Hey y'all! Happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday! Happy Wednesday! Hello! Hello! I hope y'all are having a good Wednesday so far today. I'm having a pretty alright Wednesday. Oh! Oh!
Ferocious.
Ferocious. Hello, Koro. Hello, Koro and Co. Can I get a shout out for Koro? Happy Woden's Day, yes. Hey, Graj. Hey, Koro. Hey, Fart. Hello, Arthur. Last played no game. I know you were playing a game. I was just there, Koro. You were having a good time with Sky, and also doing well, I forget the word that you said because it's French, but you're like mixing your voice around. Durel? I remember that sounded kind of like how you say doodle. And so like when you doodler. Doodle. Your voice sounds more deep. Yes, it does. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's nice. Yeah, it's been getting harder to talk at like a higher register lately, so I've been talking more in a lower tone. But I'm glad that y'all notice. I don't like. It's kind of. I didn't really notice when it like kind of like changed all the way. I know it probably can change a bit more, but it's just kind of like a gradual thing. So now I just feel like I'm talking at like a lower tone all the time. And whenever I try to talk at a higher tone, my voice cracks a lot. When I'm like, Dula! I can do that, but I can't push as much. Low doodle. Get down low. But yeah, welcome on in, y'all. I am Doodle. Doodler. What does doodler even mean? Does it mean call? Because of that thing that you had on your head? I was like lurking during work and like I was also like playing like Story of Seasons and stuff. So I wasn't paying 100% attention. It means pain. Doodler. Pain. All day, every day pain. Doodle, if your voice shifts to maximum lowness this quick, I'd be shocked. Usually it takes a fairly long time to drop, I think. How long does it usually take? Because, like, so I asked the fellow AMAB people in my household, because I'm the only AFAB person, and I was like, was there a time when, like, did you notice how long it took for your voice to, like, really drop? And they're like, I didn't really pay attention. So I just said, I'm in pain. Honestly, who isn't in pain nowadays? For my puberty, it took like years. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how long it takes. Well, I'm just gonna roll with it. But honestly, so as things move along with my transition and things become more obvious that I am not girl, I need to like come out to various groups. I've already started the process of coming out to work. Mostly just like talking to HR and seeing like what resources I have, blah, blah, blah. I haven't actually come out to my team yet or like announced any or like message anyone. But honestly, big fear. It took me like, I put off emailing HR for like 2 weeks because I was like, I just need to press the send button. I have the email all drafted up. I just need to press it, and then I just proceeded not to press it for 2 weeks. But I pressed it, so that's one step. But Fronge grow fast, so yes, we do grow very fast. We grow fast in numbers and fast in body. Doodle doing voice limbo. How low can it go? How low can it go? Can you go down low? All the way to the flow. I'm proud of you, Doodle. Thank you, Cabal. I appreciate it. I'm proud of myself too for actually sending the message, because I could have just gone like without sending it, but I figured, you know, I'm getting a tiny mustache, my voice is dropping a bit, like, I'm getting more hair and stuff. It's gonna be hard to... Well, I wouldn't say hard to hide. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to hide after a bit. So, like, might as well get it out, especially since I work remotely, so it's not like I have the whole issue of, like, seeing them in person and needing to use the bathroom and various bathrooms and stuff. You're getting a mustachio? I didn't even know. Oh, yo, yes, I have a, well, I already had, like, the very faintest of one before, but now it's getting darker and you can kind of tell without having to, like, squint too much. And I have one single hair on my chin that is longer than the others. Grandpappy visits. Soon I'll be like Grandpappy, yes. I'll be like Grandpappy. The mustache. My eyebrows too. My eyebrows will just get bushier all of a sudden. Grandpappy time. I forget how long Grandpappy time is. It's like 10 minutes, right? Let me get the timer on. I'll start timer. Oh, okay, thank you, Koro. The chosen beard hair. Yes, the one hair that decided to grow before the others. And like, I noticed that my leg hair is getting a bit thicker too. 10 minutes, yes. Okay, nice. Yeah, my leg hair is getting a bit thicker because I take my testosterone shots on my leg. And what you need to do is you need to put an alcohol wipe on the area you're gonna shoot. Because, you know, to prevent infection and stuff. And when I was wiping my leg, I noticed that there were hairs like moving around. And I didn't notice that before. And I was like, hair? Leg hair? Ooh. So yeah, that made me happy. That was very gender euphoric. I'm getting hairy. I don't know how much hair I'll have because none of my family sides are very hairy, but ooh. So like, well, I know I'm gonna see some of y'all very soon. I mean, I don't know, maybe the mustache will be very tiny, but it will be a mustache nonetheless. I will go right up to your faces and be like, look at my mustache. Look at it right now. I'm very happy for you, Doodle. Thank you. I'm very happy too. Doodle hanging with the boys. Yes, I'm hanging with the boys now. I got the hair. I got the mustache. I will look at the mustache. I will behold your mustache. Yes, good. Good. You behold my mustache now, as you should. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing y'all soon. I don't have anything like fancy planned in terms of like cosplaying stuff because I tried cosplaying to that there once. Never again. I was an awkward teenager and I didn't get the sizing right and it was just so awkward. So now I just dress casually now. Now, although Eidolon is bringing over the plague mask that I asked for, so I will be able to use a plague mask on top of a regular mask, but I got every necessary boy item. The hair and the mustache. That's all you need. My mustache shall teach yours the ways of the stash. It's your mustache will be my mustache mentor. I'll cosplay myself. I'll cosplay myself. Oh, and I'll be able to so I got these pins. One from Diz and one from Draken. The one that I got, they have pronouns on them. He, they. But the one from Draken that I got has a little frog on it. Maybe I can wear that to the con. Cosplay schedule: Friday, frog; Saturday, frog; Sunday, frog. All day, frog. Even when I sleep, even when I shower. Frog item, yes. I have frog item. What other frog stuff do I have? I can wear my shirt with a frog that's hiding in the pocket that's holding a knife. I have a frog plush as well. I have the frog statue that you made me, Koro, and my other friend made me. You have that shirt too, eh? Yeah, we can try and match. Let me write a note so I can actually remember it. I'm probably gonna pack next Tuesday or Wednesday. Pack. Include froggy knife shirt. Yes, that'll be nice to try and match. That'll be Pog. I'll probably bring my I love naps shirt too. Yeah, look at the calendar. It's Frog Day. Look at the calendar tomorrow. It's also Frog Day. My schedule for the con is to lamprey onto someone and follow them around. What's lamprey? 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 It sounds like a Pokemon. Oh! 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 Okay. I just looked it up. That's what you mean because it sucks onto someone. Oh shit, those things are terrifying. Oh god. So many teeth. Don't look up lampreys, but guys. Hey, Owl, how's it going? Cabal's gonna frighten someone, just mention lamprey. They go like, what's a lamprey? Just enough teeth? No, too many teeth. I do not want that guy on me. I do not want that guy sucking me. Hey Doodle, I'm well. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. I was just telling everyone about my tiny mustache that I have now. I am turning into Grandpappy. IRL. And we were talking about like frog stuff that I have. Like I have a frog shirt that has it's like a shirt with a pocket and it has a tiny frog, and if you open it up, the frog is holding a knife. Tiny mustache, grats, thank you. I'm just gonna follow friends in the hopes that I don't end up at a con alone again. Yes, please. I don't want you to be left alone. Although I mentioned, so Draken, she's kind of a loner. Let's just say that, unless she's like with me or like someone that she knows very well. So I mentioned to her that we wanted to like, you know, see what's in the area, and she was like, oh, like maybe I won't tag along to that. So if she doesn't tag along, it's nothing personal. She just doesn't want to go to those places because we go there often enough. So like, and her only attachment to the group is me, for really. So she wants to like stay at the con, most likely. Gonna wear a sign that just has a picture of lamprey. It says, I do not want I do not want this guy to suck me. Yes, that would be a great shirt. I would buy that shirt. Wait, no, that's a sign. Oh, a sign. If that was a shirt too, I would buy that. I would buy that shirt. I get that, nothing personnel. I'm glad that y'all understand. But yeah, it will be fun. I'm looking forward to showing y'all around or like just tagging along and stuff like that. But I do not want this guy to suck me. Wait, I gotta add that as a quote. I'm gonna make it Bebop's quote because I like the sign context. Okay, there. 425. Damn, we have so many quotes. Suitcases packs for maximum drip. Oh hell yeah, you're gonna be looking fucking drippy as fuck. You're gonna be wet. You're gonna be moist. Considering the amount of words Draken has said to me, I half expect her to neither speak nor look in my direction. No, she's just very to herself, unless she like already knows the group very well. Looking forward to it, Fronge. Yes, I'm looking forward to it too. You're gonna be absolutely drenched. You will not, as soon as you start drying up, you're gonna get drenched again because you're gonna be fucking dripping. You're gonna have so much drip. But yeah, my idea of it is just like, whatever we're in the mood for, we kind of try and see if we can do. I'm not really someone who schedules things super in depth. I kind of like pick like a few big things I definitely want to do, and then like I just kind of go with the flow for whatever comes up, whatever we're in the mood for. Draken is the you must have 5 years of experience to apply a job for an industry that only existed for 2 years. To be honest, yeah, because for her, I won't say anything about her social life, but let's just say that the people that she interacts with the most are just kind of like her group of friends that she's known since high school, including me. I've known her since high school, so it's kind of like hard to break through that barrier. But I broke through because I was a little dork. But yeah, I'm just thinking. I have a guide for Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life up right now. I finally made it to the part where you have a kid. And I say finally because I played the game before on the GameCube, but all the quality of life stuff that it didn't have caused me to get so frustrated I didn't make it past the first year in the game. Because you can't see anything past like 5 p.m. in the game. Because of the weird like lighting and shading of the GameCube. I thought you knew Draken since college. Oh, I knew. So she was like a friend of a friend in high school. But then I actually started talking to her on a personal level in college. Like I just kind of like knew her in passing. And like she was like in some clubs, but she was just kind of like, I didn't really interact with her directly much. And then I just kind of like got stuck with her because she was a friend of another friend who like I initially started hanging out with a lot in college, and they like lived next to each other, and so she was just kind of there, and I was like, hey, this person's kind of cool. She likes a lot of the things that I like, and also she's like very low-key. I'm also very low-key. I like sitting in silence for a while, so just same vibes, you know. All right, let's see. I got the game up, so let's see if we can start that. I want to make at least a little bit of progress, because last time we didn't make too much progress. We didn't finish the I don't think we finished the chapter. All right, turn off the music here. Load. Hello, Kyle, my beloved. My man. Return to story. Okay. Okay, what chapter are we at? Okay, so Past Doodle was trying to tell me something by putting me right up against this door, right? Past Doodle was saying, you gotta knock on this door next, bitch. Even if you don't remember anything else you gotta do in this game, you gotta knock on this door. You gotta knock on this door. Okay, we're on chapter 4 right now. I think there's like 10 chapters, kind of like the previous game. Progress was made in the way of cracking wise and having a good time. Yeah. Lore. Yeah, background Draken Fronge lore. Alright, I gotta knock on the door. Yeah, Past Doodle, open the goddamn door. Your life depends on it. Well, can't knock it till I try, get it? Cause he knocked it? Where is that guy? So I think I know what we were trying to do. We were trying to talk to the old man, right? Because the old man thought that Tony stole something. Because everyone thinks Tony steals stuff. Ah! Ah! Oh god, that's so loud for me. Cause like, I don't know why lately, aka for the past few months, my sound effects have been like really loud compared to like everything else. And I think that's because Past Doodle was like, oh, I want y'all to be able to actually hear the sound effects at the volume they're supposed to be, but now they're just really loud for me. Cal farting on his neighbor's door. God damn. I heard y'all talk. Okay, so I was lurking and wait, I actually did say hi in Diz's stream yesterday, didn't I? But I was lurking for the most part, and I saw y'all like fucking talking about King Ass Ripper, and I'm like, I cannot escape King Ass Ripper. You guys will keep talking about him until the day we fucking die. Bebop keeps sneaking in and turning them up. Oh shit, that was you, Bebop? You're the reason I'm gonna go deaf by the age of 30. Because I'm streaming and then I just hear reverb fart at a volume that breaks my eardrums. Correct. King Ass Ripper will live on forever. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. Where is he? Maybe he went to the lobby? King Ass Ripper will die, but his farting shall never stop, even in death. His coffin will just like become so bloated because he is just farting in his grave. Maybe your new headphones makes those farts louder. Wait, did I mention that I got new headphones? When did I mention that? But yes, I do have new headphones. Wait, where did I probably mentioned it in the Discord. But I got new headphones and they're Bluetooth now, so I don't have to like trip over all the wires trying to get it to connect to my speakers. It was on stream. Oh, okay, that's why, because a lot of the times I say shit on stream and I was just like, I just don't remember. Thank you for clarifying. But yes, they're very nice. I can see them making it louder too. If they tried to cremate King Ass Ripper, it would just create a massive explosion. Yeah, it's like trying to like, it's like those pressurized cans of gas, right? They're flammable. If you let any of the pressure out, it'll just, if you put in your flame, it'll just fucking explode. Okay, where is this man? Bluetooth just means you have to trade tripping for connection error and battery limitations. Yes, but you know what? It has a wired connection option. So when I don't want to deal with Bluetooth or I want less lag and stuff, I can just plug it in. So I get the best of both worlds. I didn't even know that this was here. We've never been down here. Let's see what's down here. This place is creepy. But apparently these headphones have a pretty long battery. So it looks like I need to charge them soon. Laundry. There's a whole introduction for the laundry room. King Ass Rapper. Ass Rapper? King Ass Rapper on the beat. Has a tattoo saying, warning, contents under pressure. Do not toss in the fire. Yeah, good call on the charge cord. Yeah, because like you know me, I like playing rhythm games. And so like the biggest enemy of a rhythm game player is Bluetooth headphones. Which is why I also want to get like if y'all remember when I was at your place, Cabal, Eidolon lent me this converter cable that converted USB-C to an audio jack. I want one of those so I can plug it into my iPad and play Project Sekai with earbuds without the lag, because currently I cannot play it with any type of headphone. I feel like I witnessed you endure the pain of Bluetooth rhythm games. I think you did. All of y'all definitely have in terms of when I tried to play Project Diva Mega Mix on the Switch one time, and it was like horrible because of the Bluetooth controller and also like other lag with like capture card and stuff. Feels nice to have like these laundry machines in your own building. You don't have to lug it over to a laundromat. This one's broken. I always use this one. Me and this machine have been through a lot together. his buddy. It's a washing machine with a big capacity. The glass in the door certainly looks like it could use a wash. Okay, I went for 5 minutes and Kyle's has his clothes. Cringe. Yeah, how dare he have his clothes on? He just has to be shirtless all the time for my pleasure. What's this? Full of magazines and free newspapers. You know, I've never really bothered to look at the magazines in here. Alright. Well, this was a fruitless endeavor. We'll probably come back here sometime, though. But what we're looking for is the old man. Okay, Tony, can you tell me what we were doing? Tony, let me in! No trespassing for me. Alright. What's in the summary? Can the summary tell me? Yeah, y'all ever like, oh no, it's not telling me anything. That feeling when you're in a game and you come back, you have no idea what you were supposed to do, and you're just wandering around. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Where should I go? Let me look up a guide, actually. Last window guide. Just to see, like, what the order of events is. Yeah, just a little bit of trespassing as a treat. It's my reward for being so nice. Okay, chapter 6, chapter 4. Okay, so go to the 3rd floor and knock and buzz on 302, Frank's room. No answer. Head back down to the hall towards the stairs and Kyle's pager goes off. Okay, so we do need a knock on room 302, but our pager has not gone off, so maybe we just need to knock some more. Every time I go to play Breath of the Wild, do you trespass everywhere? I mean, that's the whole point of Legend. Like, you do that a lot in Legend of Zelda, right? DQ11 specifically has a feature to remind you of what the fuck you were doing when you boot up the game. Oh, really? That's great. I love that. So the game that I recently finished, Master Detective Archives, also had something like that. It had like a case files thing, which summarized what happened in the case so far. So you could like, and it had a paragraph at the very end that was like, main character was going to head here next and, you know, try and see what happened. And so that gave you like direction as to where to go next. And I really love it when games do that, and like also in a creative way too, because I think I know that like they do it as in like a diary sometimes of the main character. I know that Tales of the Abyss had like had a diary thing that served the same purpose of like summarizing what happened up till then in the game, and I really liked it because it was from the point of view of the main character who's like an asshole, so you like his way of speaking transferred over to how he wrote, so it was pretty fun to read. Oh no, when I boot Breath of the Wild, I'm always in a what the fuck am I supposed to do? Where am I? Yeah, and with Breath of the Wild too, it's like you're not necessarily following the story, right? So there's like no easy way to like even summarize what you were doing. You just gotta like take notes or something. Okay, so I guess we didn't press the doorbell. I didn't even notice that there was a doorbell there. Maybe he just doesn't want to answer the door. Our pager isn't going off. Apparently that's what's supposed to happen. What happens if we check the phone in our room? I got distracted. Anything here? Yeah, for real. He's just like walking up and down this hall for an hour like a maniac. He's like going up and down the stairs. He's going into the cafe. He's like walking to the cafe, makes eye contact with the waitress, leaves. He comes back. He leaves. And they're like, what the fuck is Kyle up to? What is he doing? Is he okay? Come on, old man. Maybe it's buzzed? Buzzed? Alright, so I've tried trespassing into this guy's house enough. Oh! I skipped a paragraph because I'm lazy at reading, but we actually do need to go into the laundry room. That's why there is a whole introduction sequence for the room, because the thing that the old man lost is there. What the fuck? We weren't told about this. The game wants us to just like run up and down the halls like a maniac trying to find out what the fuck we're supposed to do. Okay, so it's here because we didn't inspect it. Of course, it was the thing that we didn't inspect. What's that? Is there something under the table? Could it be? Also, thank you for the head pack, Cabal. The broken tape recorder. It must have cracked when it fell from the table. Guess I better return it to its owner. He's like, yes. It's a Hatsune.
Can you put me in the washer and set it to spin cycle? Fronge 78 blush.
Fronge, no, you're too precious for that. I don't want to kill you. It's a Hatsune Miku mixtape. It's his most precious mixtape. He listens to it on repeat. Kind of like what Shinji does with his tape in Evangelion. It's the only thing he listens to. Okay, man, I'm here again. This time with something you want. Not in? What a pain. Too busy searching for your recorder to actually get it back, eh? Okay, this time there's actual dialogue, so we can move forward. It's my pager. Time to head back to my room.
I am Frog. Worst that can happen is barfing on someone's load of laundry diddle 78 cool.
Totally, that's the worst that can happen. I love that you're using that too. I like seeing little Fronge peeking his head out. Also, what if I just put you in there alone? And you just barf on yourself? Time to get Rachel on the phone. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. You have an update for me? Yes, I've unearthed some extra information on Rex Foster. What is it? Before he went into insurance investigations, he worked as a reporter for a magazine. What kind of magazine? It was called Los Angeles Beat. It was a weekly publication that covered current affairs. Looks like it was pretty classy, too. How does a guy working for a decent magazine like that end up doing dirty work like this? That's the question. I use it when I remember the redeem is there. Yeah, so I've been wanting to like cut down the redeem somewhat because like we have a bunch of redeems. I mean, I guess it isn't that bad. I've cut down on some stuff, but I don't know what to cut down on because I like all of my redeems at the moment. Because I got rid of like frog time or Yabbit time because I didn't feel like that was like as fulfilling, and among other things. I think what we have there is like a solid list. Saving my points to redeem VIP, yes, so you can get Fronge Historian. Don't cut fart reverb, don't worry, I'm never gonna cut fart reverb. I have a whole counter dedicated to it. But I appreciate you chiming in on that. Chiming in for your fart support.
I like existing, yes.
I like it.
78 POG.
I like existing, yes. I am mid on existing sometimes. Other times I like existing. You got anything on the hotel? Not yet, I'm afraid. I've still got a few leads to follow up on, though. Understood. I didn't mean to have you work through Sunday, Rachel. It's no problem. I didn't have any plans anyway. Plus, it's nice to hear your voice. Yeah, yours too. I didn't even say bye! No goodbye? That was still sweet, though. I nearly forgot. Better go and see if Frank's back. Okay, we're gonna go back to Frank. Knock on his door one more time. Oh, the hell? Tony's door's open. Is he dead? I'll just take a look through the gap in the door. Old man? I can see the back of Frank. What's he doing in there? Now he's trespassing? Stop putting the blame on Tony. Damn! What are you doing in here? Damn, Tony's got like a shit ton of stuff on the floor. What the fuck is that? He's got booze, he got more booze. Hey, what is it? What are you doing in here? I can assure you, I'm not doing anything that could be considered illegal. Yes, you are, dude! You're breaking and entering! You're entering someone else's room! What the fuck?
I can't believe that old man trespassed in our room while we were rummaging through his things in his room. Doodle 78 angry.
What? We weren't! We were just knocking on his door. We didn't enter. Not that it's any of your business anyway. I'm not interested in being lied to. Tell me the truth. This is Tony's room, and I don't see him around. How did you get in, and why are you here? Hey. We won't find what you're looking for. Here. Would you care to explain exactly how you could be so sure? I found your tape recorder. You what? So there's no reason why you need to search Tony's room. If you got it, please return it to me at once. I have something extremely important in that tape recorder. We should have listened to it beforehand. I mistook where we were in that one shot. Oh, yeah, nah. We were in our own room. Before I do, I'd like you to answer my questions. Tell me what's on that tape recorder. Is your prized porn? Very kinky stuff. Tell me what's on the tape recorder. Why should I share the details of my private property with you, Mr. Hyde? Now you listen to me, old man. More importantly, how did my tape recorder come into your possession in the first place? I found it on the floor in the laundry. You did? You told me you went to the laundry today, didn't you? Are you maybe beginning to realize that you got the wrong man? Perhaps now you can tell me why you were so quick to point the finger at Tony. Kinky ASMR. and it's got that like tape recorder like compression to vintage kinky ASMR. You know, the What We Do in the Shadows, that show, it talks about like old porn, like how like some of the vampires made like old pornography and stuff, and I really like how it portrayed that. Like black and white porn films. Porn is as old as humanity. He has a criminal record too. I didn't read the first thing. What, he has a criminal record? I mean, just because someone has a criminal record doesn't mean that they're, you know, gonna keep doing crimes. That they're at fault for every single thing. Once a person has committed such crimes, it's very hard to break the habit. Bro, that's prejudice. He might think he wants to put all that behind him and start a new life, but he can't. I don't think it's up to you to make that decision. Of all the people who want to start a new life, there's always some that succeed. I think the numbers are very low, though. In Tony's case, I'd say it's next to impossible. He can't change, at least not until he feels genuine remorse for his shady past. What's his shady past? Gambling? Stealing or something? Tell me what you think Tony did. He is responsible for a violent incident that caused a lot of pain and suffering. When did this take place? Actually, it happened twice. The first time was 5 years ago, and the second, 4. He was also arrested for theft, but there wasn't enough evidence to convict him of it. Alright, is everyone in this... Okay, I'm gonna call it. Every single person in this apartment building has committed a crime. Every single tenant, I mean. I'm not talking about that cute little lady in the cafe. But first it's the widow. Now it's Tony. And I mean, we shot our best friend, so his shady past: selling umbrellas, sunglasses, and awning covers. Tell me how you know so much about Tony's past. I've got friends in the police force, Mr. Hyde. They give me information. Isn't that illegal? That's not very trustworthy. What is it? Are you trying to say that you're an ex-cop? About time you pieced that together. I worked on the LA police force right up until I retired. Now I'm beginning to make sense of all this. Mr. Raver. What is it? I don't really give a damn if you were a cop once or not, but I strongly recommend you stop assuming people are guilty without gathering all the facts. Based Kyle. Tony didn't take your tape recorder. He had nothing to do with it. Searching his room won't make a blind bit of difference, because I already found it elsewhere. It was on the floor in the laundry all along. Here, this is it, right? Just looking at his hand with nothing in it. Well, what happened to the case? It's cracked. I guess it must have cracked when it fell off the table and hit the floor. Hang on. Where's the tape that was inside? I have no idea. This is how it was when I picked it up. I see. I may have misjudged you a little, Mr. Hyde. I want to thank you for returning this. I'm not interested in your thanks. Maybe you should try giving Tony an apology instead. Once the tape is safely back in my possession, I shall do just that. Okay, where did the tape go? Did someone steal it? Frank says his piece and leaves. Oh, is Tony gonna catch us in his room? So Frank's tape has gone missing, but more importantly than that, he's left this room practically upside down. Oh, that's why that's why shit is everywhere. Also, I think, wait. We've been Grandpappy for too long. Let me turn off Grandpappy. Bye-bye, Grandpappy.
Frank's an asshole.
Frank's an arsehole, he is. Maybe I better clear away some of this before Tony gets back. What a good guy. Huh? This letter paper. I don't believe it. It's the same as the order sheet I received. What's What's Tony doing with paper like this? Oh, did he leave the note for us? Huh? Uh-oh. Hey, Hyde! Sorry for coming into your room without permission. Don't sweat it, it's no problem. Really? I just met Old Man Raver. He told me you found his tape recorder and returned it to him. Yeah, that's right. He also said that he came to see me and noticed that the door was open. You came in when you saw him inside and asked him some questions. That pretty much covers it, right? Pretty much. Did you hear anything about the tape, Tony? What tape? Frank said that there was a tape inside the tape recorder, but it's missing now. Yeah, actually, he did say something like that. Don't know where it could be, though. Tony doesn't know about it either. Maybe it's time you eased up on playing Detective Hyde. Stop thinking about his tape and take it easy. Now I stopped to think about it. It's been quite a while since you've been in my room. You're right. One more thing, though, Tony. Yeah? Oh yeah, we gotta ask him the question. The number one question. Did you leave a letter in my door a little while back? A letter? Nothing to do with me. I've never even considered writing you a letter, man. You're telling me the truth, right? Cross my heart. I mean, I write letters from time to time. Just not to you. Who'd you write to? I thought you'd have guessed by now. I write them to Betty. I've got this plan for us to give each other presents at Christmas. What the fuck, man? She's not into you. Fronge about to pop the question to Tony. No, I'm not into Tony. Problem is, I just can't seem to get the wording right. Tell me, Tony, where'd you lay your hands on that letter paper and envelope? They were given to me. By who? I got them from Dylan, you know, the guy from the 3rd floor. Huh. Hey Hyde, why don't you hang here for a while? I'll let you hear my latest song. I think I'll take a rain check on that. I've got a few things I need to sort out. Oh, okay. Maybe next time. And then he fades out of existence. Okay, time to talk to Dylan. Because he's got suspicious paper. Huh? Oh, there you are. Hi, Mr. Hyde. Dylan, I wanted to ask you something. Ask me something? What is it? Pop the question. We're just gonna pop the question to everyone in the apartment. Did you give Tony letter paper in an envelope? Yeah, that was me, all right. Is there some sort of problem? I just wondered where you got them from. Actually, they were given to me too. Holy shit, is this like a game of telephone with letter paper? I got them as a present for all my hard work. They were from Mrs. Patrice. Ooh, it all leads back to Patrice. I figured I had no use for them, so I passed them on to Tony. I see. So you haven't put a letter in my door recently? A letter? Certainly not me. Why would I be writing you letters? If I had something I needed to say to you, I'd rather just come and say it. Yeah, I expect you would. Why are you asking anyway? It's nothing. I was just thinking about something. If you're really curious about something to do with that letter set, maybe you should pay a visit to Mrs. Patrice and ask her directly. In fact, I was on my way there. Shall we pay her a visit together? Ooh, that's kind of... Together? That's kind of gay. Doing things together? Well, I have to see her anyway to return something I borrowed from her.
Patrice is slowly but surely filling everyone's room with papers and Dylan will shabby encased in useless forms. Doodle 78 disappointment.
Aw, shit, that's like the worst thing you could do to someone. Just give them all this useless paper. It's like junk mail. Come on, let's go. Fair enough. Oh, we're stuck together now. We're stuck in a gay little pair. Look at us. Fucking penis. Little penis heart. Oh, I wasn't expecting to see the both of you. Is there something I can help you with? It's nothing special. We just bumped into each other as we were both heading here. I came over to return these to you. Here you go. Holy shit, that's a lot of keys. That's a lot of keys. Why, thank you, Dylan. Okay, now I can leave you both to it. See you later. Dylan hurries off. What were those keys? They're the spare keys to the apartments. Dylan occasionally has need to borrow them from me. For one, it's necessary for when he's doing certain types of maintenance. Okay, that makes sense. So, Mr. Hyde, to what do I owe this pleasure? I just wanted to ask you something, actually. Oh, and what might that be? We've already asked her a lot of difficult questions the past few days. 57 keys, and none of them lead anywhere good. My bathroom. After I've just taken a huge shit. Did you give Dylan a letter set? A letter set? Oh yes, I remember. Yes, I did give one to him. I see. Yes, I remember it clearly now. Can you recall where you got it from? Why, Mr. Hyde, would you like a set too? If that's the case, I'm going to have to disappoint you. That was the last one I had. If you're really keen, though, you could try buying one yourself. If memory serves, they are on sale at the local drugstore. They aren't very expensive, either. Interesting, so I can pick up an identical set quite easily. So much for that. Have you left a letter in my door recently? A letter? Well, I put a copy of the closure notice in your mailbox, but nothing more. Have you not checked it yet? Actually, I've already read that letter. That's good to hear. Is that all you came here to ask me, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, that's just about it. Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, actually, there was something else. There was? Mr. Wolf from room 201 has promised to settle his rent after all. Tony said that, did he? He did. He called me earlier to assure me that he'll be settling his debt soon. That's good news. It is. Now I must be going. Fades into the void. Mags returns to the comfort of her room. Ooh, 9 p.m. That's in like 2 hours for me. This fucking shot. He's like holding his fucking dick cup. Holding his dick cup. I return to my room and throw myself onto the sofa. I just can't get it out of my head how big my dick would be if it was as thick as this cup. Who could have sent me that order sheet? Doesn't matter how hard I think about it, there's no answer in sight. Guess I should set my mind to uncovering a little more on the Scarlet Star first. I think it's time for me to take another look around the 4th floor. Oh shit, we're going back there? We were just there, man. We were just there. Also, I need to go pee real quick. After I save.
POV, you are Kyle, holding your cocky mug, regretting that
You're
it is...
a cocky mug. I didn't even read it as cocky mug until Fronge read it as that. But I will be right back. I need to go pee. Feel free to take a little break yourselves, y'all. I will be back in a bit. See ya! I am back. I have peed. I have pissed. The cug. The cockug. Cocka. I'm having a little drink right now. It's a Coors Light. Because it tastes pretty decent, and it's not a lot of calories, so I usually go for it. Oh yeah, we wanted to go back to the 4th floor. Do we still have a doorstop in here? Strange, the fire door's open. Looks like whoever's in there had the sense to use the doorstop too. Time to find out who it is. Huh. Who's up here? I knew we shouldn't have left it unarmed. This fucking music. Oh. I recognize that figure. Hey. Ah! What are you doing here? Well, sneaky guy. Mr. Raver, what brings you all the way up here? And just how has that got anything to do with you? It hasn't, but isn't the 4th floor off limits to everyone? I'm well aware of that, but I could ask you the same question, Mr. Hyde. Why are you skulking around where you shouldn't be? I kind of stumbled up here, and it didn't take me long to see the fire door was open. I thought Dylan must have been inside, so I poked my head in. Except, I didn't find Dylan. I found you. So, I'll ask you again, what are you doing up here? I arrived here much like you. I noticed the door was ajar and came inside to investigate. I saw that nobody was here and thought that someone had forgotten to close the door. I'm going to have to give Dylan a piece of my mind when I see him. That sounds like an excuse, man. Frank stops our discussion there and leaves the room. He must be a fool if he thinks I'm buying that story. What could he have been doing up here? Let's investigate. There's footprints everywhere. Smells like the curtains aren't the only thing hanging in here? Oh, God. I hope I won't catch anything for being in here. Imagine being in a dusty room like this. That would be really bad for your, like, respiratory system. Old toilet. It doesn't matter how much class the wooden seat adds. I'm not going near it. I'm willing to risk it for Kyle. Yeah, we gotta stay strong with him. Something. Ah, looks like he took something. Seems to be empty. Huh? There's an imprint of something at the back. What could have been kept in here? Could Frank have opened it? Most likely, yes. These are all sheets of Hotel Cape West headed writing paper. Okay, I think that's the thing. That's the only thing we need to see here. That he might have taken the journal. Huh? Oh, everyone's up here today. Hey, Hyde! What are you doing all the way up here, man? I could ask you the same question. Yeah, well, I have... You have what? Damn it, man, I'm no good at keeping things secret. Spit it out, Tony. What are you doing up here? Tony's me, honestly. If someone caught me in the middle of doing something, I would spill the beans right away, so because I'm so bad at, like, keeping a secret under pressure. Okay. I'll tell you, but first, tell me your reason for being up here. I mean, you must have a reason, right? Not really, just taking a stroll. A stroll? You? Yeah, is that a crime now? I figured it'd be nice to see this floor before we all have to move out. When I got to the top of the stairs, I saw that the fire door was open. Now isn't that weird? That's the same reason I'm here! Oh my god, and it's the same reason the old man was here too! Oh wow, why do we all have the same reason? Hey BP, how's it going? I hate to ask, but could you make yourself scarce this time? I want to take a look around up here, but I want to do it alone. Sorry, but my stroll's not finished yet. Maybe you should go home and come back another time. Me? Come on, man. Take a hike and leave me in peace up here. Why are you so keen on being alone? Yeah, that's really suspicious. Just trust me on this. If you hang around, it's all gonna go wrong and I won't get the cash. Oh! Is he trying to, like, find some kind of, like, antique item up here so he can, like, sell it and pay the rent? And pay his rent? Cash? What cash? Just forget about that. It's my business. I'm getting a pretty clear picture of you, Tony. You call Max to tell her the rent's coming soon. Also, Betty's thinking you're gonna buy her a snazzy Christmas present. Where's all this money coming from? It's my business. It's got nothing to do with you. How are you getting all the money to pay for these things? I've got something lined up. That's all. What have you got lined up? What's with you, man? Are you deaf? Black Cat and I are watching a VR chat. Oh my god, hello guys! Hello BP and Black Cat in VR chat. I hope y'all are having a good time. You're having a comfy time. Hello, wait. Let me do a little... Hello, I'm waving my Red Bull at you. Let's see, is Tony planning on ripping somebody off? Would I do a thing like that? Well, you ripped us off in another timeline. Tony, you better come clean, or else. Hide, wait a sec. I haven't done anything yet. Yet? I like the red thing up here. It's like, yet? So why are you hanging around up here? Look, Hyde, I'm begging you. Let's have this chat another time. This time, I have to be alone. Just turn around and leave, will ya? And you expect me to just do what you say? Please, Hyde. If you don't take my advice, things could turn up nasty up here. Turn nasty? Who's planning on paying you a visit? I can't tell you that. Yeah, I feel like I need to use some save states up here. Yeah, Doodle waving the Red Bull can. Let me guess. Frank? Because Frank was up here. You're expecting Frank, right? Ooh. Looks like we got the right answer. Please, go back to your room. If you're here when he turns up, my plan's gonna disappear in a puff of smoke. Well, we already kind of like chased him out, so he's not coming back. Oh, he looks so sad. Just what the hell are you up to? Oh, yum yum. Thank you for the food, BP. I can't tell you. Oh yeah, speaking of food, speaking of chips, today's chip of the day is queso flavored chips. Specifically the Ruffles kind. Ruffles queso. They're so good. Draken got some for me recently, and they're really good. They taste very cheddary. So would recommend. You don't have to get the Ruffles kind, but just anyone, any
He looks like someone
brand.
shit his pants.
He looks like someone shit his pants. That would make me pretty sad too if someone shit my pants. I can't tell you. I just can't. Just what is Tony hiding? I don't have enough of the facts to pressure him further. What's this plan you're talking about? I can't tell you. I just can't. Just what is Tony hiding? I don't have enough to... Okay. So we don't have enough... We don't have enough facts. Are we out of options? Tony, wait here for a while. Hi? Are we gonna go talk to Frank or something? I'm also eating chip, Dorito spicy nacho. Yeah, after I was at your guys' place, and you had the Dorito spicy nacho, I got some for myself. And they were very good. Typing on VR is hard, but I wanted to say hi. I totally understand that. Yeah, like you have to like point your cursor around and stuff, kind of like the Wii way of typing. But I appreciate you stopping by, despite being in VR. Frank? You there, bud? You? What do you want? I just wanted to ask you something. What is it now? It's about why you were up in room 404. Were you hoping to meet somebody while you were up there? Well, actually, Tony called me up there. Hey, Cat! I said hey to Cat in VR, but now hey to Cat in my chat. Cat in the chat. Like Cat in the Hat, Cat in the chat. I hope you're having a good day so far. Just as I suspected. Do you know why? I haven't got a clue. He just said something about having an important topic that we needed to discuss. Did you end up meeting him then? No, because you turned up and I decided not to go through with it. I see. Anyway, I'm sick to the back teeth of this subject, and I'm too busy to stand here and talk to you. Please leave. Not yet. I still have to ask you something. Did you get your tape back in the end? No, I'm still looking. Now that's interesting. Are we quite done now? I have things to do. And he locks the door. Is Tony planning on, like, selling his tape or something? So that's how it went down. What are you thinking, Kyle? I don't know what you're thinking. I have to know everything that you're thinking because you're the main character. You can't do that for me? Just kidding, I'm being sarcastic. I'm totally fine not knowing what the main character thinks, and it's actually more interesting that way. Alright, Tony.
Little does the old man know, I already recorded over his tape with Cyndi Lauper's songs.
Cyndi Lauper.
78 per OG.
Who's Cyndi Lauper? Lauper. If I let you in on this... Happy Kyle! So happy. I love seeing him happy. If I let you in on this, then you're gonna know how worthless a human being I am. Tony. What am I? Am I gonna actually say the second one? You're worthless? No, I'm not gonna say that. You're not a worthless human being. Really? You shouldn't have such a low opinion of yourself. But if you're so sure that whatever you're up to is going to soil your name, then stop what you're about to do and leave. It's always the same. Every time I do something like this, I end up regretting it later. That's all I do, is regret. What's this plan you're talking about? Out with it. You're not doing a very good job of hiding it anyway. What? You're planning to... extort money? No! The old man told me everything. He told me that you called him up here with something you needed to talk about. He what? But when he got here, you were nowhere to be seen. Then I turned up and he went back to his room. That's what he said? Great. Now you know. I was planning to have him meet me up here, and I was going to make him a deal he couldn't refuse. Ever since the notice went out about this place closing, he's been coming to the 4th floor to look for something. I noticed he carried his beloved tape recorder with him when he did, so I thought if I could hear the contents of the tape, I'd know what he was after. Well, he doesn't have his tape, so... Tony's Regretty Spaghetti, your new guilting pleasure. Not really pleasureful for me. What do you regret doing, Tony? Well, you see, it's about what you did in the past, isn't it? What? What do you know about my past? I've heard all about you, Tony. I was told by somebody who knew about your previous convictions. Who could have told you about that? Frank Raver. Him? How did he know? He's an ex-cop, like me. Used to be part of the LAPD. Even though he's off the force, he still doesn't take too kindly to ex-felons. A felon? Figures. So now you know. Where's Frank's tape? I've got it somewhere safe. I was planning on returning it to him if he could meet my price. I'm certain there's stuff on there that he'd rather keep to himself. I can't believe I've been such a fool. Yeah, you've pretty much redefined stupidity this time. You really need to think more. If you spent as much time on your music as you do on these crazy schemes, you might actually get somewhere and make some money. Threatening people with violence just doesn't suit you, you know? It's always the same old story. I end up doing stuff that isn't really me. That's how I managed to hurt the 2 people you heard about from Frank. I just started selling some of my music then, too. Oh, shit. Hello? Thank y'all. I don't know what's been causing that. That happened like a few streams ago. I'm glad that it only dropped for like a quick second. But like, I got this notification that was like OBS disconnected. OBS reconnected, and I'm just like, oh my god. I don't know what's causing it. Tony stole the router? Tony, not again. I'm glad it wasn't that long though. Very happy. I just started selling some of my music then too. My manager squandered the money we'd made from the concert, and I just saw red. Can't say he looked very pretty after I'd finished up with him. The second time involved some street puck. There was a die-hard fan who didn't stop listening to my stuff even after the first incident, and this punk started wailing on the guy. I jumped in and sent the punk to the hospital. This time, I didn't get off so lightly. The record company severed my contract. From then on, all my efforts have amounted to next to nothing. I'm such an idiot. If you could see that this isn't the right way to live your life, then change. Yeah, you think if I could do that, I'd even be in this situation? If you're serious, then yes. If you stop thinking up ways to beat people senseless or get money from them, you'll be heading in the right direction. Sure, it'll take time. It might be a pain in the ass, but you'll get there in the end. And you'll be able to put the old Tony behind you and start afresh. Hyde, you said start afresh. You're not the first person to tell me that's what I need to do. Who told you before? Is it just me, or is the screen blocked? Like you can hear me, but you can't see me? Yeah, maybe try refreshing. Okay. Yeah, Twitch is weird about that kind of stuff. Yeah, thank you, Cabal! The fan I rescued from that punk. You know what that fan said to me? I love your songs, and I have them all, but you've got to get out of this rut you're in. You're only hurting yourself. Start afresh and put the past behind you. Start to live a better life. That's how it was, Hyde. I made a promise to that fan. I promised to start afresh and put the past behind me. I vowed to make the best music I'd ever made. And maybe it's about time you made good on that promise. You wouldn't want to let your fans down, would you? Hyde. Put yourself together, Tony. You just have to really put your mind to it. You really think I can? You're right. What you said just now, I think I can change. I hope you can, for your sake. But what am I gonna do about the old man's tape? Give it to me. I'll look after it. Just tell him that you gave it to me, and I'll sort out the rest. You serious? Would I say it if I wasn't? I love how he's just giving it to us. He's like, get this away from me. I'm counting on you, Hyde. I'm gonna head back to my room. Bye, Tony. I hope you can live a better life. And Kyle's like, everyone's trusting him. And Kyle's like, I think I'll head back to my room too. No way I'm giving this back without hearing it first. He wants to know. He's curious. He's a curious guy. Curious little man. Oh no, I should say he's a big man. Our big man.
Tony, get your act together. You've got a show to put on in 10 minutes.
In 10 minutes?
Ha 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 ha.
Imagine finding out that you have to perform in 10 minutes. Okay, so where's our tape recorder? No, this is a record player. Not a tape recorder. No, this is the radio. Fronge tries to find out what the fuck is what. I think maybe on here? I'll play Frank's tape on my answer phone. Oh yeah, because answer phones have tapes in them. Well, side A. Oh, we gotta okay, I see. Old technology, you gotta rewind it first before you can play it again. Ah! Shit! Did we ruin it? No! Crap, I broke the tape. Come on! That's a game
Bitte was a cop
over!
on the Äpfel. Loose cannon that plays by his own rules.
A little cop on the edge, a loose cannon that plays by his own rules. I can't believe that's a game over. I thought okay, at least it threw us back here. Turns out rewinding wasn't kind this time, yeah. I'll pay more attention to how much I rewinded. Well, first, save state. At least we know which one's the tape recorder first, right away. Is there a way to figure out how much you rewinded? What the hell? It's just a music tape. What about on side B? It's like in this movie, The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis. Oh, did they rewind tapes too? On D... Oh. Coherent. This thing broken or something? I guess we gotta try again. We gotta rewind it to a certain point, maybe? We gotta take our own tape out first. You to put it back in. Okay, so save state. Side A. Okay, this side's just music, yeah. When Bruce put the tape in his car, the second hero wants to skip time, but the car eats the tape. Aww. Sorry, I'm blowing on y'all. No. I'm trying to see if I can, like, blow on the tape. Blow on the tape? That's what I was thinking. I don't think it's supposed to do that. 1 second. Do not press the white rewind key or you'll get a game over. To listen to it correctly, first press the pause key, then press the play button, then press fast forward button to the right of the play button. Keep both of those buttons depressed. Oh, we have to press 2 buttons at the same time? Is that a real thing? I don't think so, because it's inside the tape, so I don't think dust would get in. But apparently we have to press, play button and the fast forward button. Someone's in the room. So pause. Oh, I see. So it's fast forward. At least we can, like, press both of them down at the same time while it's pause. 13 years ago, a person died at Hotel Cape West. The deceased was Kathy McGrath. Who's Kathy McGrath again? Kathy McGrath. The voice of an elderly man comes from the tape. Investigation memo 0083. That's Frank's voice, all right. The state of the 4th floor is just as it was 13 years ago. My initial sweep of room 404, where Kathy McGrath's body was found, is complete. Before vacating this building, I must find the lost items connected with Condor. Kathy McGrath? That's the name of the victim from the murder 13 years ago. I know that it was room 404 that her body was discovered in, too. Looks like Frank has been looking into the events of the murder that took place. But what does he mean by lost items connected with Condor? The question is, why is Frank investigating the incident from 13 years ago? Without wanting to jump to any conclusions, maybe he's got some sort of connection to the hotel. I think it's time for me to get my head together. Time for a quiz! Okay, who overheard my chat with Mags? Dylan? Because Dylan is a eavesdropper. That's how we found out about the 4th floor. My pager started bleeping. Bleep, bleep. So I got Rachel on the phone. She had some new information about the murder in the hotel from 13 years ago. She revealed that the person who discovered the body was... Peter Rivet? Right. Oh my god, he looks terrifying. Right. The person who discovered the body was none other than Peter Rivet, who just happened to be Marie's husband. Armed with the information Rachel had given me, I went to question Marie. She talked about accusations of insurance fraud about her husband and brother. From this chat, I learned that Mike, her brother, saw the body as well. I also learned about... yeah, the secret code used in the hotel. Marie let slip that the hotel staff used STAR as a secret code word. It was connected to the party that was thrown just prior to the closure of the hotel. After finishing my chat with her, I prepared my response to the order and posted it in the room 404 mailbox. I listened to Frank's tape, which I got from Tony. I finally knew what Frank had been investigating. Turns out he was looking into... right. Frank's looking into the murder in room 404 from 13 years ago. There's a memo regarding an unsolved murder case on Frank's tape. I listened to the entire contents of the tape. It said something about what Frank was actually trying to find. Turns out he's investigating... the last thing recorded in Frank's tape was him saying that he was looking for lost items connected with Condor. Which, Condor is the crime syndicate that's in LA. That, like, steals precious jewels or something? It seems like I'm not the only one looking into this building's past. But why is Frank so focused on this even after his retirement? Why would he still be looking into this unsolved case that happened 13 years ago? A murder 13 years ago, and the disappearance of the Scarlet Star 25 years ago. There has to be some sort of connection that links the two incidents. Why do I get the feeling that my questions are just leading to more questions? Because that's how mysteries work. The Last Window novel. It would be nice to read that sometime, off stream. Saving in our little journal. Saving our little journal. Let's go. Oh, we get this cool chapter 5 intro. Mysterious letter. 25 years ago. The apartment's past. It's a Monday. Got a bad case of the Mondays? Ah, yes. Are we gonna see shirtless Kyle again? Huh? It's the phone. I reach out from my bed and grab the receiver. I love how angry he looks. Hello? Come on, Rachel. Can't you leave it for another 30 minutes or so? If you really want to hear my voice, call me back later. What the hell are you doing still in bed at this time? Is this Rex? What? Oh, it's Ed. Hide, it's me. Ed. So you're still sleeping, huh? Yeah, well, I was. I see. Guess this won't interest you enough to get your lazy ass out of bed anyway. Hey, hang on. I thought I'd extend the hand of friendship and give you another chance. Maybe I'll have to reconsider, seeing as you can't even be bothered to get out of bed. Oh my fucking god. Have a nice life, Hyde. Ed, wait! Yeah? You're right. Someone who sleeps until 10 on a Monday shouldn't be given a second chance. It's only 10? Well, then again, I work at 9, so yeah. If you have work, go on. It's just that I've been getting lazy recently and need to regain my focus. I know I've got to get my act together and...
In this instance, Case of the Mondays means 36 separate B und Is, 142 conversations with increasingly distressed or angry people, and 56 puzzles solved.
What's B and Is? But yes, for a lot of people, it means 146 conversations with increasingly distressed or angry people. Talk to me, Ed. What did you want to say? I want to work for you again. So just tell me what I have to do. Oh, breaking and entering. Sell stuff, Hyde. It ain't that hard, you know. You can start with your current inventory. Try selling some to the local residents. You seriously think the people here are gonna buy this stuff? Of course they will. It's extremely hard to sell stuff to the people around you. That's why I think it's only fitting for you to try. Guess it helps if you're on good terms. If you manage to defy all the odds and sell some of the stuff to your neighbors, I'll give you that second chance we discussed. I'll leave it to you which stuff you try and sell. You've got plenty to choose from. Make successful sales to 2 of your neighbors, then give me a call. Oh god, we gotta sell to our neighbors? Ugh. Will do. That's all I wanted to say. Hang on, Ed. I just wanted to ask you about that order sheet. I already told you, you cannot accept orders that don't go through me first. Forget about it and focus on making those sales. Rachel. Finally, a friendly voice. Hi there, sweetie. Now that's the kind of voice I'd like to be woken up to. Damn, Kyle is so smooth. Easy there, Kyle. Anyway, do you really think you can sell some of your goods to the people in your building? I'll give it a try. Gotta face facts though, with everyone getting ready to leave this place, chances are they're trying to deal with too many of their own problems to want to buy household goods from me. You're still in with a chance though. Really, you think? Yes, there's always a chance you'll get lucky. Sell Ed's ass to his neighbors. Ooh, squishable ass. Kyle, I'll borrow this one. Yeah, just... All you gotta do is find out just what the customer wants. If you know you've got what they're looking for, selling it to them should be no problem. Maybe you're right. Like I said, I'll give it a try. I just now realized that the Grandpappy timer never ended. Yeah, I took it off after I realized that we'd had Grandpappy on for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh wait, it's probably done now. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. I'm keen to see how you do in this. Great. He sounds enthralled. He sounds thrilled. Hey Kyle, have you found a new place to live yet? Still looking. If I can't find a place in time, maybe... Absolutely not. The space in my room's already spoken for. It is? Yes, Mila's coming home. Is she now? That sounds good. She's coming back from art college for the winter break. Oh, Mila lives with Rachel? My heart wanted to see Grandpappy more. You just couldn't get enough of him, could you? Of his luscious eyebrows and mustache. Mila Evans. I met her for the first time about a year back. It was when I found myself holed up in a joint called Hotel Dusk. Ooh, name drop. She was in bad shape and had lost part of her memory. She got mixed up in something when she was young and had no memory of it. Spent 10 years laying on a hospital bed in a deep sleep. Now she's all alone with no relatives to look after her. How's she dealing with life at college? Well, I can't say it's all going super smoothly, but she's not slacking off. She seems to keep a lot to herself, though. She says she'd rather not bother us with it. Kyle, I think she's come home so she can see you again.
As a child, she was a loose cannon who played by her own rules.
She gives the impression she's got things to say, but only wants to share them with you. I'll let you know when she gets here. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. So what, is Kyle like kind of like a father figure to Mila? There's something else I wanted to ask you. What is it? I need you to check up on the word condor and see if it's connected to anything special. Condor? I'll certainly look into it. I'll get you on the phone as soon as anything turns up. That's what I was hoping you'd say. I better go. Good luck with the sales, Kyle. I turn the tap on and splash my face with the cool and refreshing water that comes out. Oh! Choosing what to wear doesn't take me too long, because you wear the same fucking thing every day. Now to figure out a way to entice the other tenants to buy some of my stuff. Might be a good idea to find out exactly what I've got with me. You know, that little glimpse I get every chapter. It's good. It's good. Yeah, baby, that's what we're waiting for. Okay, so what we got? We got cleaner. Glue. Pocket camera. Doorknob set. Detergent. Security lock. Adhesive. Ed always says seasonal items sell the best. That's true, it is around Christmas. Bleach. What's this again? Oh, security lock. Okay. Oh, you got. Oh, wait. I didn't check out the calculator. I got a shit ton of stuff. Wouldn't you know? It's the phone again. I'm so popular these days. You sure are. Hello, Kyle. Mom? Mommy? So that's where you are. I just called Red Crown, but you weren't there. They told me you were taking a short vacation. Yeah. You seem to be taking a lot of time off, Kyle. Is everything okay? You haven't got yourself into some kind of trouble at work, have you? Of course not. Everything's fine. I'm definitely not, you know, like, struggling to keep my job here. Good, then I can stop worrying. But why are you calling work anyway? I needed to speak to Ed about something. What was it? I got a call from the LAPD this morning. They've decided to reopen the case surrounding your father. Oh? Oh? Reopen it? It looks like they're going to start early next year. I wanted to let Ed know. When he was on the original case 25 years ago, and they officially ceased investigating, he was the only one who took the time to see me in person and break the news. Why would the LAPD show such a sudden interest in reopening the case, though? I wasn't sure, but Ed said something about a possible reason. He thinks it's all down to the mayoral candidate, Hugh Speck. Hugh Speck? He used to work on the force, and he's made it his mission to wage war on organized crime. Yeah, I saw part of his speech on TV. He was saying lots of stuff like that. Kyle's always elbow deep in the situation, much to the situation's intense chagrin. Yeah, he's always elbow deep up in that. Still, reopening a case that closed 25 years ago can't be it. You're right, but there's a hell of a lot of red tape. Don't get your hopes up too high though, Mom. There's no guarantee that they'll get to the bottom of it this time either. I understand that, but who knows? Maybe they simply overlooked something before. I've thought about it long and hard. Why did he have to die like that? Who would want to kill him? I never found out the truth behind his death. I wonder whether knowing the truth would have helped me overcome the grief or not. Maybe if I'd known, I wouldn't be forced to live the life I do now. Forced? Mom, do you really want to know the truth behind what happened to your father? I do, now. Even if it reveals things I didn't want to know about him. I need to know the truth behind what happened. Chris Hyde was my dad, and I feel it's my duty to find out the reason for his death. I understand how you must be feeling, Kyle. The LAPD have promised to let me know if there are any developments in the case. That's good to know. The end. No goodbye. That's it. That's how we do phone calls in the 80s. So, they're reopening the case about my old man. The chat with my mom brought back what Rex said the other day. I somehow know that if I can locate the Scarlet Star that went missing 25 years ago, it might bring me closer to finding out how my dad died. Okay, I think it's time to try and complete Ed's little assignment. Guess a guy like me is only suited to working for a place like Red Crown. Time to be a salesman. POV, you're a salesman. Find out what kinds of things people want. The second floor seems like a good starting point. Guess we could ask Tony, but I don't think he has the spare cash for anything. Well, if it isn't Hyde. How you doing after our chat yesterday? Not great. I couldn't sleep very well after what you said. In fact, I ended up cracking open a bottle of bourbon I've been holding on to. Got a nasty hangover, huh? Yeah, you could say that. I got through the entire thing, did some hardcore thinking. What the fuck? He drank an entire bottle of bourbon? That's a lot. Did some hardcore thinking. More like hardcore drinking. Like, man, holy shit. Turns out I managed to solve a few issues I've been having, though. Yeah, like what? Well, for one, I realized music's my reason for living. Good to hear it. Did you come over just to see how I was doing? That's one of the reasons. What else did you want, then? Is there anything bothering you? Bothering me? You know, like you've run out of something and you need some more? Run out of something? I can't think of anything I need to go out and buy. Looks like I'm losing this one. I just remembered. Remembered what? A lot of liquid money. It really is. I can see why he wanted to hang on to that. 'Cause like a bottle of bourbon is money. There is something I was thinking about buying. What was it? It's something I can use on a guitar. A guitar is an invaluable piece of equipment to a person in the music business. He's bringing out his salesman right here. The fuck are you gonna think while sloshed to the nth degree? Fuck, I want cheesy bread. Yeah. Honestly, like, I guess you could do some thinking while you're drunk. It's a lot. You get the munchies a lot more while you're high. Musicians may make a lot of sacrifices when they're short of cash, but they'll always be willing to buy something if it's for their guitar. You got that right. Glad to know we see eye to eye for once, Hyde. We do? I'm looking for something to put the shine back on my old guitar. There's an audition coming up and I've got to get it shining before then. My guitar's in pretty bad state, real filthy, you know? The stuff I was using before just ran out right before this audition came up. Put me in a real fix. The problem is, these things cost money and the kind of stuff I'm after is expensive. Be good if there was something cheaper available. There is, Tony. I got the thing. I got just the thing for you. I get hungry when drunk, mainly because I have to fast before drinking to even get drunk. Oh damn, your tolerance is that high? I mean, like, not that you've built up a tolerance, but just like your natural tolerance is high. Really? You've got something like that? Yeah, I do, bud. I got wax. Wax. Here. I hand Tony the wax. It's wax? It's a brand new product that's guaranteed to put the shine back on anything. Just apply some of this and it'll be gleaming in no time. So this will work on my guitar too? Absolutely. Bet this stuff doesn't come cheap though, right? I thought you'd say that. Thing is, this stuff's pretty cheap. How cheap? Only $3. $3? It's a deal. Thanks. Here's your cash. Oh, look, it's the happy Kyle. I feel you, Kyle. I have to not eat anything to get drunk? More like I can't drink enough fast enough to get fully inebriated due to natural tolerance and body mass. Oh, okay. Oh, that sucks. Y'all have to like fast beforehand, but that's not good for like acid reflux and stuff if y'all ever get like acid reflux. Nice doing business with you. Got $3. Be seeing ya. Not too shabby. Glad Tony decided to take one of my items off my hands. Now I've just got to make a sale to one more person. I'll prove my commitment to Ed. Okay. Let's talk to Betty. Let's see. Let's do another save state because I feel like I have to make the right decisions conversation-wise. It can get squirrely, but Tums helps. Yes, Tums definitely helps. I've used Tums a few times before. I get, like, acid reflux pretty easily. Funny is, I'm named the Barrel, or Le Tonneau, during a party. Oh, because, like, you drink so much? just put it all over to Garage. He'll take you as the Barrel. Okay, so Betty's not in. Maybe Marie? Hey Marie, it's me. Do you have a moment? Sorry, Mr. Hyde, I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm not feeling very well. Can we talk later? Yeah, no problem. Okay, so she's feeling sick. I mean, maybe we can go up to floor 3. Barrel team. Barrel body team. Okay, he's not in. I think that's Dylan's door. The little Bichon high five. Who dis? Oh, it's the French guy. Mr. Hyde, what do you want? Have you got a moment? How? Now? I'm a little busy, actually. I got some things I'd really like to show you. What are you talking about, Mr. Hyde? I'm really busy, you know. I don't take kindly to door-to-door salesmen. Come on, don't be like that. I've got some good stuff to sell. Why not take a look? I don't want any of your wares. You're such a pain coming here trying to sell me stuff. Just get lost. Oh, we pushed too hard. He didn't like that. Doodle has seen that I am a stoutly built little motherfucker. Yeah. You're not little. All right. No one's in. People are busy. You are shorter than me, but that doesn't make you short. Anyway, it's more like I didn't like see you and go like, oh, that person's really short. More like, even if you're shorter than me. Someone's coming up from the basement. Oh, it's Betty. That's put me in a real fix. Everything okay, Betty? Oh, good morning, Mr. Hyde. Oh, does she need laundry detergent? No, everything's not okay. So... why the long face? Oh, is it that obvious? I'm not having a good day. Hey, Betty. Don't worry about it, Mr. Hyde. Betty hurries away after uttering those words. Maybe there will be a day where Cabal and we do a drink contest. I tried to do a drinking contest before when I saw Koro and stuff, but I do not last long. I do not last long with hard liquor. She sounds totally different to the Betty I met in the lobby. I wonder what she's doing. I'm just accustomed to describing myself as short because of being labeled as such for long stretches of time. Yeah, I feel that. It's kind of like a label you put on yourself. I've been talking to my therapist about that recently. They're called self-doubt labels. Although maybe short isn't necessarily one, but like it's like you put a label on yourself and you just kind of like think of yourself in that way. And we're talking about labels that I put on myself and when I remember starting to do that. Maybe because I do not drink much or often. Doodle tall? You trying to ball up? You trying to ball up? Yeah, doodle tall? The doodle, 6-foot doodle? 6-foot Fronge? Maybe it's just me, but you're looking a bit pale today. I can't say I've ever seen you look this way before. Is that so? Trust me, Mr. Hyde, when it comes to noticing the way my regulars look, I'm the best. Is there something on your mind? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. If you say so. Don't know what it is about today, but all my customers have been down in the dumps. Noticed the same thing about Marie earlier. Really? She looked down? Yeah, not sure what the problem was, but she wasn't looking very happy. She definitely had the look of someone with something on their mind. I had Claire go over and talk to her. I figured it'd be easier for her to talk to another woman, you know, raise her spirits. Seems to, I'd be down for a drinking contest, but I would have to take half shots instead of full shots. That's how I take shots with my friends. Sometimes I take full shots, but other times I take half shots. Otherwise, especially if we're doing like, we're shotting it up, doing a lot of shots, I have to take half. Otherwise, I'm just destroyed. After they spoke, she did seem to be a little happier. If you feel like having a chat with me and getting something off your chest, feel free. Pints of beer. I wonder what she had on her mind. I go with Jaeger bombs. I think I've had a... Wait, what's a Jaeger bomb again? It's like a Jaeger and something else? Choco milk drinking contest. First one to piss wins. Oh god, that's gonna be me. I'm gonna piss so hard. I'm gonna piss so fast. Jägermeister and energy drink. Okay, okay. It's kind of like an Irish trash can, right? Because Irish trash can has a Red Bull in it, but it also has like a bunch of different liquors. Hi, Mr. Hyde. Can I get you something? No, I'm good. Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. I don't think she's gonna say what they talked about because, you know, it's between the two of them. I heard you had a chat with Marie earlier. That's right, but how did you know about that, Mr. Hyde? Sydney told me. He said that you and her were discussing something. Sometimes I just can't believe him. He sure does run his mouth off. What was Marie so concerned about? I'm actually worried about her as well, you see? She seemed a bit upset when I went to her room a short while back. Really? She did? I guess she's got lots on her mind right now. Is Marie feeling bad because of her worries? Yes, I think so. She's really concerned about her own safety. I'm pretty sure it's something that all women living alone worry about. Unfortunately, I couldn't really offer her any helpful advice. I see. I guess, yeah, Claire, as a fellow woman, would understand the fears of living alone as a woman. Thanks for letting me in on this. No problem, Mr. Hyde. Anytime. Claire's so fucking cute. Oh god, she's so pretty. I get nervous being around her. I get nervous around pretty girls, okay? Hey, we're gonna check up on Marie a little bit. See how she's doing so we can sell stuff to her. Oh, she's opening up. I'm sorry about before, Mr. Hyde. No problem. I guess I shouldn't really have come around when you weren't feeling up to it. Bad timing, I suppose. You look kind of pale. Is there anything troubling you? Actually... Safety. Are you worried about your safety? My safety? Why would you be thinking about that, Mr.
Auge und
Hyde?
Sprachwolke. Mund. Auge und Sprachwolke. You wanna buy my sundries?
You wanna buy my sundries? I have a habit of knowing these things. I can imagine how terrifying it must be for a single woman living alone, especially if they've had bugging devices planted in their home. Precisely, Mr. Hyde. I'm at the point where I really don't know what to do. I can't sleep at night either. If you'd like, you can talk to me about it, Marie. Thank you, Mr. Hyde. I really don't know what to do. I'm always thinking about what would happen if someone broke in at night while I'm asleep. That is a terrifying thought. Let's do something about it. What do you propose? Well, you could use something, such as... a security device? You want to buy my sundries? Sell her a gun. If I did have a gun on me, I would actually try and offer the gun to her. You want the bugging device? You buy a guard gun, train it to shoot intruders. Yeah. You want a security lock? Here. I passed the security lock to Marie. This looks like a security lock for a door. It's one of the items I'm selling. It fits easily onto the door and lets you double lock it for extra security. If you fit your door with this, I'm sure you'll be able to sleep soundly at night. Do you think I can fit it to my door? Absolutely. But this must be quite an expensive piece of equipment, right? Not at all. It's only $3? Oh no. Don't buy security equipment for $3. I mean, this is the 80s, so it's more than $3 worth, but like... I wouldn't trust that. The Glocker Spaniel. In that case, I'll take it. Glad to hear it. Here's your money. Perfect. Got $6. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Hyde. Marie returns to the confines of her room. That's taken some of the pressure off. I'm glad Marie decided to buy something. That's that. I've sold 2 items to people living here in this building. Maybe now Ed will cut me some slack. No time to waste. I'll get him on the phone right away. Yeah, I see what you did there, Cabal. Hey Ed, take me back, please. Time to get my job back. I just noticed that she's like wearing a bow. Red Crown, how may I help you? It's me. Is that around? Yes, I'll grab him. What do you want, Hyde? Hi, Ed. I just made $6. Job, please. Just wanted to let you know I passed your little test. I sold some of my items to the people living here. You did you? Faster than I expected, too. I worked out what they needed and offered some suitable items from my stock. Clever. So you finally realized what it takes to sell things, huh? Well, congratulations. You're no longer fired. Now get your ass over to the office pronto. Hang on, Ed. There's a favor I need to ask you. I'm fresh out of favors, Hyde. Don't push it. Let me stay here and work instead of coming back to the office. Uh-oh. And naturally, you must have a good reason for that? You'd have found out sooner or later. I took the order from that mysterious client, so I want to stay here until I get to the bottom of it. So you know who the client is now, I suppose? No, I haven't figured that part out yet. Thank you for the quote, Cabal! But I've been promised some more information about that and the rewards soon. Just tell me why, Hyde. Why are you so hell-bent on completing this order? I mean, the thing went missing 25 years ago. What makes you think you can find it now? I'm not sure. But the order must have come straight to me for a reason. The person who sent it to me must believe that I can get to the bottom of it. You've probably heard from my mom by now, but the case on Dad's murder will be reopened. I've been thinking about it, and here's what I believe. Something tells me that if I can locate the item on the order sheet, I can find out more about his death. You mean, you think this is all connected? Come on, you're reaching a bit, aren't you? Just call it a gut feeling. Gut feeling, eh? That's the Hyde I know, all right. Okay, you won me over. I'll let you deal with this order, despite my better judgment. The only condition is you come up with the goods without fail. From today onwards, that crummy apartment you call home is your office. Roger that, Ed. Aside from the stuff you've already got Rachel looking into, is there anything else you'd find useful for your investigations? You ever heard of a guy named Frank Raver? He's older than you, used to be an LAPD cop. Frank Raver. The name rings a bell, but I can't put a face to him. Kinda like how they don't put a face to you. Why are you interested in him? He lives in this building. He's been looking into the events that happened 13 years ago. He seems keen on solving the case that never got solved. The victim's name was Kathy McGrath. She was the wife of the hotel's owner. Okay, I'll see if I can call in a couple of favors and dig up some dirt on the guy. I owe you, Ed. You know, like, getting information is pretty valuable. Information's cool. Things are looking up. Seems I can focus my efforts on that order now. Before I do anything, though, I'd better put all these things back into my box. Damn, it's already 1 p.m.? It's been like 4 hours. Or 3 hours, because we woke up at 10. I think it's time I tried to find out a bit more about this building. When I think about who's likely to know most of the history of this place, the one who springs to mind is Sydney, the cafe owner. That reminds me, I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Maybe I'll head down there and grab a bite to eat. What does Kyle even eat up here? What does he even eat? He doesn't have anything in his fridge. He has pickles, and I think he has pickles, apples, and lemons. He eats ass. He eats his own ass. He eats Tony's ass. Kyle Kibble. What, is he a cat boy now? Yeah, let's put the stuff back into the box. Do I have to do it one by one, or is it already back in there? Okay. It's already been removed from our inventory. Kibble is both cat and dog food. Oh, okay. What, is he a dog boy now? Let's do a little quick save. Just because we finished like a section of this chapter. Lucky's Cafe. He's a dog boy because he's always sniffing other people's business and he has a rough time of things. That is true. That does fit him. Hi there. Come on in. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe. Hi, Claire. What's today's coffee? It's straight Mandeling. It's from Indonesia and has a distinctive aroma and a strong taste to match. Sounds good. I'll take one of those and a large plate of pasta carbonara. Oh, I want carbonara so badly. Last night, I got really high. And I was scrolling through grocery listings online, like online groceries. And I was looking up different recipes that I could cook this week. I'm making baked gnocchi, baked sausage creamy gnocchi. But I was also looking at making carbonara. Y'all can probably guess what kind of food I like. I like carbs. I like cream. But I was just like, oh, I want carbonara so bad. Let me guess. You want that with mushrooms and coarsely ground pepper? Perfect. You got it, Mr. Hyde. Feel free to take your usual seat, too. Thanks. It's been quite a while since I had lunch here on a Monday. I like carbs, spicy and salt. Carbs are the best, they really are. I love pasta. Here you go, today's coffee and a plate of carbonara. Oh, that looks so good. The pasta's fettuccine. It's fettuccine too. And the bacon is hand-smoked by Dad. Oh, it looks and smells wonderful. Sure does. Enjoy. Oh, she winked at us. Claire leaves the table and heads off somewhere. There's a freshly made cup of coffee and a piping hot plate of carbonara on the table. Man, I can't get enough of this smell. She is adorable. Hi there, Mr. Hyde. Huh? Oh, it's the guy we came here for. Oh, hi, Sydney. How are you enjoying today's coffee? The initial tastes pretty mild, but it certainly has some depth to it. Doesn't it just? It's not everyone who can discern the taste of mandling. I like the full-bodied texture, too. You really know your coffee, Mr. Hyde. I can't really tell the difference between coffee other than, like, watered-down coffee, coffee, bird coffee. That's about all the taste that I can tell. But then again, I don't really go out and try different kinds of coffee and try to discern the taste, so. Plus, this carbonara is something else. Glad you mentioned it. It's one of my own creations. Is that pride I'm sensing? You got it. This place prides itself on the food as well as the coffee, you know. Friendly staff, too, and the best service you'll find anywhere around these parts. It's got everything. Be that as it may, I still can't believe we have to close the place at the end of the month. Sydney. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it to come out quite that loudly. Have you found a new place to set the cafe up in yet? No, not yet, unfortunately. To be honest, just thinking about it gives me a headache. After 12 years of slogging it in here, I kind of hoped I'd never have to move. There's something about a person like that all cheery to see you that just makes you happy. Yeah! It's very nice to see and feel. Coffee has a lot of unique flavors from type to type. Yeah, that's what I kind of guess. It's the same thing with like wines and stuff, but I never really could tell like the really small differences. Can't say I'm looking forward to starting all over again. 12 years, that's quite a run. If you add that to the time I spent working at the old place, it's 18 years in total. You knew all about this place when it was a hotel, right? That's right. There's some stuff I'd like to know about then. Could you tell me what kind of hotel it was? Actually, I can do better than that. I've got a picture if you'd like to see. Even better. Every time I like a place, it closes down, real or fictional. Aw. Yeah, well, at least they're in this universe, they're moving instead of closing down for good. They just have to find a new building to set up in. Here it is in all its glory. That's how the place looked 13 years ago. Take the 1967 hotel photo from Sydney. Who knows, maybe a 13-year-old photo of the hotel will come in handy? I'm just thinking that's like foreshadowing that we'll have to use that photo as evidence. Yeah, that is good at least. Mind if I hang on to this for a while? Not at all, just bring it back when you're done. Sydney says his piece and moves away from the table. Holy shit, that all took 3 hours? We made a phone call and went down to eat and that took 3 hours? December 22nd, that afternoon after lunch at Lucky's Cafe, I decided I needed some fresh air and head into— oh, okay, this is him heading into town too. Headed into town. It's that time of year again. The streets are packed with people looking for presents. Before I even know it, I've taken myself into a back alley away from all the commotion. It's not long before I find myself going into an old movie theater nearby. This place is great. It only plays classic films. This time it's a western. A mean-looking guy with a heart of gold saves a village from bandits. Everyone loves him. The woman and the kid want him to stay, but he knows he's gotta move on. Brilliant stuff. In a certain light, the profile of the star reminds me a little of my dad. I let out a sigh. Daddy issues. By the time I leave the place, the sun's nearly set and night is creeping in. Remembering my dad has left me feeling a little heavy-hearted. I shamble back home. The building looks decrepit, like it knows its days are numbered. I look up. I notice a light in one of the windows on the 4th floor. Is somebody up there? Let's take a little peek, huh? Somebody's coming down the stairs. Oh. Business guy. Who the hell's that? Hello there. Who are you? What's the matter? Too good to even say hello? Not that I mind. I'm Will White from room 306. He's lived here? I guess he's like too busy working to hang out in the apartments. So this is Will White. After giving the guy a good look over, I seem to recall seeing him once before. I must apologize. It's a shame you didn't remember my name, especially since I know exactly who you are. You live in room 202, Mr. Hyde, right? This guy is giving me bad vibes. That's right. Sorry I didn't recognize you just now. It's no problem. Don't give it a second thought. I'm a salesman myself. I spend so much time away from here on business. It's no wonder most of the others in this building don't recognize me. Seems like the do-gooder gentleman type. Exact polar opposite to the type of salesman I am. I'd look forward to becoming a closer acquaintance with you, Mr. Hyde, but as you know, we're both about to leave this place. Looks like the most appropriate thing we can say would be along the lines of, it's a shame. You got that right. Excuse me if I'm a little forward, Mr. Hyde, but about leaving this place, have you heard any further information from Mrs. Patrice? I'm especially interested in finding out exactly why she decided to sell all of a sudden. She just said that it's tough for one woman alone to run a place like this, not to mention the recent bout of trouble that's been happening. I see. I can fully appreciate how running this place alone would take it out of you. In fact, recently I've been disturbed by noises coming from the floor above at night. I wanted to ask her to take a look, because I can't imagine what could be causing it. Please excuse me, I must be going. Huh, the floor above, but that's from the 4th floor. Will ascends the stairs and disappears out of sight. Will White, a man who certainly likes the sound of his own voice. Oh god. That's funny. That reminds me of my manager at work. Loves the sound of his own voice. What he told me about the noise and the light I saw just now. Might be wise to go up and have a look. Let's go! Have a little look-see. Ooh, someone's up there? Fire door's open. Thank you for the head pat! Oh, a different door is open. Dylan? Someone's here. Room 405. The man calls out without turning around. Is that you, Mr. Hyde? Dylan? I thought it'd be you. Damn, that was like a creepy shot. That was dramatic. Looks like I need to add clairvoyance to the list of what handymen can do. I just figured there's only one person around here who'd sneak in like that. Guess I was right, too. Yeah, you got me. You took a look around up on the 4th... You took a look around up on the 4th yesterday, right? Yeah, I did a bit of snooping. I noticed the door for 404 was unlocked, so I went inside. You went into 404, huh? I wonder who the culprit is. Oh? The culprit for what? For causing a ruckus up there. Thanks to whoever it was, Mr. White from 306 complained about it to me. Because of that, Mrs. Patrice ordered me to find the cause of the noises, as if I don't have enough to do. Huh. So yeah, the other salesman guy complained about noise, and now he's here to investigate. I love his little grimace. What kind of complaint was it? Apparently, there was some sort of loud noise all of a sudden from this floor. Mr. White was woken up by it and decided to complain. That explains what he was telling me when we spoke a little earlier. I got the impression that it doesn't take much to get his panties in a bunch. He's the kind of guy who pays too much attention to even the tiniest things. Always ready to complain. To tell the truth, I don't really get on with him. I couldn't agree more, and I've only ever spoken to him properly once. That's comforting. I'm glad it's not just me being petty about something. And Dylan looks constipated? Yeah. Comforting. Yeah. You see, after we last chatted, I thought that you're a really interesting guy, and I wanted to continue our conversation from before. It's not just me either, Mr. Hyde. Mr. Raver from 302 also said something about having a chat with you. Damn, we're gonna have like showdown chats with everyone. Everyone wants to talk to me. Why do you want to continue our conversation? After I found out you used to be a detective, I really wanted to hear more about the kinds of things you did back on the force. I'm pretty sure you'd be bored by most of the stories I'd have to tell you. I really doubt that. I want to hear stories from real cases, evidence, clues, that sort of thing. Dylan, I'm serious. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't have anything exciting to share. Really? That's a shame. Aw, he looks so sad. Why does Frank want to talk to me? I would have thought it's because he knows you used to be a detective too. You and he must have a lot in common. Should I assume that you told him all about my past as well? Yeah, I told him, but only because he asked me. When did he do that? It was just this morning, actually. He asked what kind of man you were. This is what I told him. I said you used to be a cop back in Manhattan. Then, 4 years back, you shot your partner, quit the force, and became a salesman? What the fuck? That sure is something to tell someone else about someone. You shot your partner, quit in the force, and became a salesman. Should I have kept my mouth shut? Yes. Right. I better get going. Not sure how it happened, but it seems the noise came from a knocked over floor light. We may as well leave this room together, Mr. Hyde. Actually, I'd appreciate some time to have a quick look around. You want to look around here? If possible, yeah. Sure, go ahead, as long as you don't damage anything. I'll lock the place up later. Be seeing you, Mr. Hyde. I'm just looking at his ass as he leaves. Shit. What the hell was that? Also, when the door closes, it knocks over the something. Uh-oh. There's a big lamp lying broken on the floor. The stool's been left on the floor. Hope no one trips over it. There's a hole in the material. What's this? The doorknob has fallen onto the carpet. Uh-oh. The doorknob came off. So we're trapped in here and until we can get the doorknob back on. But let's also see what's going on here. Not sure if there's anything interesting here. Uh-oh, that's a lot of dust. Okay, nothing here. Pretty moldy. I'm still getting used to the European spelling. The light switch. Did I just turn off? Why is there a whole thing for like turning on and off the lights? Oh, we're like signaling to Dylan that we're stuck up here. Ah, it's you, Mr. Hyde. Dylan? I saw the light flashing on the 4th floor and thought I'd come and investigate. When you closed the door just now, the force may have loosened the doorknob. It fell off and I couldn't open the door. Is that so? I'm sorry about that, Mr. Hyde. I'm just lucky you saw my signal and came to get me out. The entire 4th floor is in pretty bad shape. This kind of thing happens quite a lot. I'll repair it later on. I see. You'll be needing this then. POV, you're Kyle, you get locked in a room. Thanks, I'll look after that. Okay, let's get out of here. If you say so. Fades into the void. I'm going to lock the door. Go ahead. Right, I'm going back to my room now. Can we, like, investigate other stuff? Be a little snooper. Get ourselves locked in a room again. I think the only thing here is the desk. I don't think there's anything else of note. It's my pager. Better head back to my room. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here, right before we get on the phone call that our pager is signaling for. Huh? There's somebody standing in the hallway. Tony, my man! Alright. Let's save right in front of Tony. Yeah, thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Chilling, playing this game again. It's nice to just chill for a bit. I believe I put on my schedule comfy games. Comfy games for Saturday. And I'm not sure, maybe I'll play like whatever game I'm like into at the moment then. Like it'll be nice to just hang out and like play whatever. Cause I really liked playing Miku Picross with y'all last week. That was really chill. That was really cool. Cause like Picross, you know, you're working on a puzzle and then you can just chat about whatever. That was nice. Or maybe like Story of Seasons if I'm like caught up in that at the moment. But yeah, we'll be streaming again Saturday at 2 p.m. EST. Also, ooh, it looks like Ao is streaming right now. She doesn't usually stream on Wednesdays, but it looks like she's doing a collab of Lie Eat with Celerity Dust. So let's raid her. Thank you for being here. But yeah, let's go raid Owl. And let's see, for raid messages, if you have my emotes, feel free to use this raid message. If you don't have my emotes, feel free to use this one. I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. Thank y'all for spending time with me. I really appreciate it, for real. And I'll see y'all on Saturday. Bye-bye. I'll see y'all.